Welcome back to the Force 9 YouTube channel, welcome back to Football Manager 2018 and the Rolling Stones save with Maidstone United. And in today's video we've got a massive home game against AFC Fylde, playing a little bit earlier than I thought I was going to. I was going to maybe play to the end of the season and play the last game. But Fylde has become a massive game. It was already, but now it's huge. I'll show you why. We have lost our leads to AFC Fylde with 3 games left to go. We have secured a playoff spot, which is brilliant. I'm really happy with that. Chester and Bromley have been relegated as well. But yeah, we lost our lead to Fylde. We now trail by a point. And there's only one automatic promotion spot, so it's very hard to get automatic promotion in this league. Only one team gets it. So we are going to be facing Fylde today. We're at home, so hopefully we can win. Away from home, I believe we lost. We lost 2-1, we were 2-0 down and we got one back late on. So I think it's winnable, although our form recently has been a bit patchy. We're really hobbling over the finish line here. You know, we've had a little bit of a slip at the end of the season and I'm hoping that we don't, fall off top. We've been top for about 3 or 4 weeks, 3 or 4 matches. So yeah, I wouldn't like to not win it. Anyway, if you're enjoying the videos, make sure you drop a like down below, leave comments, and if you want to see videos as and when they turn up on YouTube, do hit that subscribe button. So, we are going to be playing this game today, and in the next episode, we will play the final 2 games of the league, which are against Chester and against Halifax, who are in a playoff spot themselves, so still there's something to fight for. And we've just beaten Halifax in the semi-finals of the FA Trophy last episode, so after next episode, we will have the final of the FA Trophy, unless we do end up in the playoffs. And that will be a final against Dagenham and Redbridge, who are also in the playoffs. So we've got a very tough run. If we include, at the moment we're going through playoffs, a big cup final, and the remaining 2 league games after Fylde. I mean, Chester are down already, but even Halifax are going to be a difficult team to beat. Yeah, so last episode, we knocked out Halifax. We had a goalless draw in between against Wrexham, which was a bit disappointing. I played 3 more games since then. Let's see what happened. And we start off with a home defeat to Hartlepool. Yeah, Hartlepool did the double over us in the league, although we did knock them out of the FA Trophy after a replay. But this game, we just weren't in it. We had 1 shot on target and that was it, and we were just very poor. Didn't really help that we went down to 10 men before half-time. Jar Reason was booked on the 8th minute, and then in the 40th minute, he was sent off. Not for his second yellow, though. There was a red card offence. He got a straight red card. So, sent off, and we were down to 10. And Hartlepool in the second half did get their goal, Jack Munns, on 72 minutes. They did finish with 10 themselves, midfielder Connor Newton getting his second yellow card on 82 minutes. But we couldn't get a winner. We were poor. We had 1 shot on target. Jai Reason is going to miss 6 matches. And, well, to explain why, there you can see 6 match bans. So, he got a red card. It was his second red card of the season, and it was a straight red. So, he got a 2 match ban and a further 2 matches for the violent conduct. 4 match ban. And also, the yellow card he picked up was his 10th yellow card, which is another 2 match ban, meaning that he is going to miss 6 matches. So 6 matches overall. He's missed 2 so far, the other 2 fixtures we played. So he is also going to miss our final 3 league games. And if we end up in the playoffs, he'll miss the first leg of the playoff semi-final. That's just not funny at all. And he's probably our best midfielder other than Muldoon, who's up for the season. So that's a huge loss for the last few games, for the running. Anyway, following on from the Hartlepool game, we did have a narrow 1-0 win over Dagenham and Redbridge. This was a close game. Just the 1 goal scored, and it was Jack Jebb on the 86th minute. Only 3 minutes after coming on, he scored a really good goal to give us the 1-0 lead. And, there weren't a great deal of chances in this game. It wasn't spectacular, but it was close. And we got the 1 goal to seal it, and it was a good away win. Dagenham and Redbridge, as I showed you, are right up there, and we faced them in the FA Trophy final, so this is a nice little precursor. Hopefully we can repeat this at Wembley and win the FA Trophy. The final game off screen was a 2-1 victory over Guiseley. It's not Geesley, it's Guiseley. And this was 2-1. Goals coming fairly early. Alex Finney getting a goal from a set piece once again. And then at 2 minutes later, Joe Piggott getting the goal. But then just before the half-hour mark, Geisley did pull it back through Osama, the striker, in the 29th minute, making it 2-1. That's all the goals there were. You can see another red card. Prestige got booked twice in just over 10 minutes, so that's not good. So he's missing for the next game. Reason's missing for the next game. Muldoon's out for the season. So we are left very short in midfield options at the moment. And we've got one of our biggest games next. So you can see the form has been a little bit patchy. Before the Dagenham game, we hadn't won in 3 matches. We drew to Sutton, we drew to Wrexham, and then we lost to Hartlepool. So Fylde next, and then Chester and Halifax, and then Dagenham and Redbridge in the trophy final. But that's not till May, so any playoff matches will be in between these. Fylde's running. Let's have a look at what they have coming up. So they've got Solihull Moors and Wrexham, who I think are both like... Well, Wrexham are going for playoffs. Solihull Moors are in a relegation zone at the moment. And, they're fighting for their survival. So, that's still pretty close. And, we've got Hartlepool, 3 points behind us? Their run-in is Torquay and Tranmere, who are sort of in the middle. And Fylde are in really good form as well. They're unbeaten in 4 games. In fact, they've won the last 4 in a row. So, they're in good form at the moment. This is going to be a very difficult game. So we no longer have Paul Dixon. He's gone back to Grimsby. It was only a 3-month loan spot. I should have just done it for the season. It was pointless doing it for 3 months or whatever it was. So, that's bad on my part. But Grimsby want to keep him for the run-in. So we're going to go with Akiotu at left back. We do have Joe Anderson available, but I'm going to go with Akiotu for this game. Prestige is suspended. So we're going to play Josh Hare and play him as the defensive midfielder. Do you know what? I don't like Stuart Lewis. So we're going to bring up Paxman from the under-23s and have him on the bench. Now, Piggott's doing well at the moment. He's got a good rating. But both Loza and Terhorst are in really terrible form. So, let's have a look at Loza. So, Loza hasn't scored in 6 matches and he's been really poor. So, we're going to have a little bit of a chat with him about that. Have a bit of faith in him getting back to scoring, but at the same time, just have a bit of a go. And do the same with Terhorst as well. I think he's on an even longer goal drought. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 matches without a goal. And some appearances from the bench as well. So we'll do the same with him as well. So this is the team we're going to go with today. We're going to have Hare just a little bit deeper. We're going to keep Jeb as the DLP. We're on standard and flexible. I'm just going to put the discipline on. We've had a lot of red cards recently. So I'm just going to turn that on. And let's get rid of the get stuck in. Let's send the team out and hopefully get a result here against Fylde. We've slipped down the form table and we're around mid-table on form. Fylde are second in the form table, so it's been difficult at the moment. The media have given us credit, so we're going to go that team talk and go for some individual chats as well. There's some motivation in the team, which is good. Apparently it's pouring with rain. I can't see it here, but as we kick off, it is absolutely chucking it down. So, that won't bother us, but in the rain, hopefully we can get a result here. 20 minutes. We haven't had a highlight yet. And in fact, we've had the only shot of the match. So, nothing's really happened so far. I don't want to change anything though. It's just like, we're at half an hour. Retain possession apparently. I think we should do that. It's about even. But where have the shots come from today? We've had 1. I don't know what's happening. They're now asking us to play more long balls, despite, being told to play a shorter passing style before. We're approaching half time here and nothing has happened in this half. Well, I've had 1 shot on target now, but I don't think I've ever seen so little happen in 45 minutes of football. I'm going to go for the passionate team talk and say that I'm happy so far. So they're looking happy. That's good, but we have not seen a lot of actual football so far. I'm not going to shoot on sight. So we're going to go for the early crosses. Tempo's going to go back to normal. We're going to close down a little bit more. I'm going to keep the direct style though. And just, remove a few things. Just have like 5 or 6 instructions. Second half, I'm going to hope for a little bit more action. And, hopefully a goal for us, not for them. And we do actually have our highlight here. 30 seconds into the half. But it's Fylde who have it. And Morgan with rather a dramatic save. There's no danger there though. And in the first minute of the half still, we've lost out on the ball. Richards to Muldoon. And, Lawson's through here. And, it's saved by Morgan, but not held. And now we've got a corner to defend. And Fylde really out of the starting blocks in the half here. And Lowe's has won possession, and now can we break? Look at the shirts flooding forward. Well, I don't know where that was going. There was nobody there. I'm going to move Willard forward a little bit more. I'm also just going to make this a bit more symmetric. Just do this. I mean, the far players are looking nervous, which I guess is a good thing. We're looking okay. So, you know, we seem to have the clearer heads at the moment. Highlight here. Lawson with a throw in for Fylde. And now he's got the ball again and a cross. And Hare deals with that. And now can we, you know, push forward and get an attack? Houndstrup. Barkworth rather. I can't read the name sometimes. It's a bit, not blurry, but when they're moving, it's quite hard to make out what it's saying. Taylor. Back to Barkworth again. Richards in space on the side. And Lawson, and it's creeped in. And just before the hour mark, Fylde do take a 1-0 lead. It's been a very boring game of football, so it's nice to actually see a goal. I'd just rather it had been for us. Look at the space out on the right here. I mean, Maidstone is well out of position. What are you doing there? I really wish we'd have just kept our Paul Dixon for the season, because we should have just kept him. Right, we're behind now, so we're going to attack. Going to go attacking. I'm not going to go direct. I'm just going to go mixed. Back to the high tempo. But we'll have to make a change at some point here, because this has been very poor. Right, 68 minutes. I'm making 2 changes, not just 1. Hines is going to come off, and we're going to put to Horst on in that natural role he has on the right hand side. Willard's also going to come off, and Rate is going to come on. Going to make Jeb an advanced playmaker, and make Piggott an attacking target man. So double change, both wingers changed. Demand more on the touchline as well, because, you know, this has been a very poor game. Right, we are now going to go direct, because we've got probably about 10 minutes or so left, and there's not been a lot here. Again, we've just had 1 shot on target, much like the Hartlepool match. And we're now in the final 10 minutes. We're going to get a third striker on. We're going to bring on Sam York and have another target man, but I'm going to have him on support. And go overload. We've got 10 minutes left, so I'm going overload. And once again, we've been very poor. And we do have a highlight here. 84th minute of the game. Come on, let's see some attacks from us. Because, you know, we've been, again, very lacklustre. Our home form, I don't know what's happened to it. It's really suffered. And now Fylde on the attack again. And, you know, we're going overload. We're going to get caught. Jones to Richards. And Lawson with a shot and a good save. And it's held by Morgan. But we've got not long left to, you know, try and get something from this game. A point for me, not really good enough. Here's Jamal Loza, and, I don't know what's going to happen there, but Jeb to Piggott, and Piggott with a shot, and he scores! 85th minute, 1-1. I mean, do we now go for a winner, or do we take the point? I don't know. A point's not going to be enough to retake the lead. I've gone back to attacking. I'm not going to overload. I've just gone back to attacking, but we're still going to stay with that Route 1 style. I mean, Loza there. He was aiming for, I think that's Sam York, but he didn't read it. It fell to Piggott in the end, and Piggott with a nice finish. And that's a good goal. And now, you know, there's time for a winner, definitely. I'm just going to drop Piggott into this cam role. And just, you know, I don't want to have 3 strikers up top. So we're going to do that. Actually, I'm going to make him a shadow striker. But we could get a winner here. There's a couple of minutes left. And then whatever's on injury time. But there is a highlight here. And it's a goal kick for Fylde. And let's just hope that we can, you know, get rid of any danger quickly. Bell. And, oh, God. Oh, it was going just wide. 4 minutes of injury time. I'm going to encourage them. We could get a winner here. If we win this game, we'll retake the lead. That's a foul. Is that a red card? Yeah, Platt's going to get his second booking here. So, I think, do we have the high tempo one? Yes, we do. We're looking good here. We've got 4 minutes against 10 men to Horst. This could be it. This could be the winner. Come on, make it a good cross. That's not a bad cross. Oh, we've got a penalty! We've got a penalty. Piggott's going to take this. Now, there's been a lot of missed penalties recently. Come on, Piggott. Score this and we're back in the lead and we're back on top. 2nd minute of injury time. Piggott steps up. And he scores! Sorry, I'm knocking my pop filter. Okay, we are now 2-1 up. I'm going defensive. We're going to waste time. We're going to drop deeper. Stay direct. Well, after being behind, we're now past 4 minutes of injury time. We just need to, you know, we've dealt with that. Just wait for the referee to blow the whistle now. Just play it to one of ours, Morgan. Just keep the ball. And, you know, we'll be back on top. Looks for Samuel, but doesn't get there. Well, I don't know why we're still playing here. We're coming up to 5 minutes played now. There was only meant to be 4. And okay, that is now full time. That's a big win. That is a massive win. I wasn't sure we were going to get that for a second, but 2 late goals there, 85th minute and the 92nd minute penalty by Piggott. You know, the red card as well. I think we took advantage, and then, you know, they were nervous. We saw the nervousness in the team. That's a big win. There you go. We're back on top and we're 2 points clear. 2 matches left. So that is massive. We have definitely finished in the top 3 now. So that just leaves the remaining 2 games in the league. Chester away, Halifax at home. And if we can stay ahead of Fylde after those 2 games, then we'll be promoted to the Football League, to League 2. So that would be huge. Like I said, it's going to be tough in League 2. I don't think we're ready for it, but if we get there, I'm sure we'll get a big pay packet for that, a big amount of money. So hopefully we can bolster the squad and get some good players in, but we've got to get promoted first. I mean, we could do it via the playoffs, but my track record on playoffs is not good, so I would rather get automatic promotion than go through the playoffs, because, you know, I don't do well in playoffs. I don't think I've ever won a playoff. So next episode will be the remaining 2 league games, Chester and Halifax. So make sure you join me for those, and they will be coming out on Tuesday. This is going out on Monday, another bonus Monday video for you. So Tuesday, we will round out the National League season. Thursday, unless we make the playoffs, will be the cup final against Dagenham and Redbridge. Otherwise, it will be the playoff semi-finals. So that's going to be what's going to be happening this week with the videos. And hopefully, next time I see you, we'll be... I think I said this last time, but hopefully next time I see you, we'll be going for promotion. But that's going to do it for today. Thank you for watching. If you have enjoyed the video, make sure you drop a like down below, leave comments, and if you want to see videos as and when they turn up on YouTube, do hit that subscribe button. And do not miss next episode, where with 2 matches left, at the moment, we have got automatic promotion to League 2, but we've got 2 tough matches to get through, and hopefully we can stay ahead of Fylde and get promotion next episode. Thank you for watching. Hopefully I will see you then. You do not want to miss it. Goodbye.